Hey y'all, what's up? It's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am partnering with JCPenney to bring you all a really fun spring inspired get ready with me. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. And all the makeup products that I am using are from Sephora inside JCPenney. So of course I applied the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Primer. Love that primer so much. Y'all, it keeps my skin so smooth and it's a great foundation base. So I applied that first, and then I wanted to move on to my brows. So I'm filling my brows in using the Kat Von D Signature Brow Precision Pencil in the shade Dark Brown. And this eyebrow pencil is super precise, and I love how it has both an eyebrow pencil as well as a brow spoolie. So it just makes it super easy to fill in the brows. So for the eyes, I wanted to keep it super fun and super springy, so I went for more of a pinkish eye look, and I decided to use the Kat Von D Lolita eyeshadow palette. This palette, y'all, is so beautiful. There are like tons of mattes in here, but all just different variations of pink, so I really fell in love with it. The first shade that I went in with was Lolita. Next, I applied the shade Corazon to my outer V area, and this is more of like a plum, but it is so beautiful, y'all, and I love how all the shades blended out so nicely. There wasn't much fallout from these shadows at all, so that was awesome, and it just made applying this eye look super duper easy. So I went ahead and applied that shade, and of course I'm just blending it out with a larger, fluffier blending brush. That's what I'm doing here. And then next I move on to the lids. For the lids, I'm applying the shade Promesa from that same Kat Von D Lolita palette, and this shade is gorgeous as well. It's a very light pink shade, but nonetheless it is gorgeous and perfect for the springtime. And then to go on top of the eyeshadow, I'm applying the Sephora Collection Sheer Liquid Shadow in the shade Topaz. And y'all, this is probably my favorite part of this entire look. I love how this liquid eyeshadow applies. It was so easy to apply and blend out, and it was just a perfect touch to this pink eye makeup, so I really did love it. And the best part is that it was only $10, so it was super affordable. I did get it at Sephora inside JCPenney, so it was a great find and easily accessible. And because I'm doing more of like a full beat, I wanted to apply some falsies, so I decided to apply the Sephora Collection Silk False Lash in the style Heiress, and this is how the eyes are looking. So I wanted to move on to the face before I applied my mascara. So for my foundation, I applied one of my favorite foundations of all time, which is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear foundation in the number 385. I love this foundation so much. It gives such an airbrushed look, but it also looks pretty natural. It doesn't look cakey at all, and I just blend this in with the Beauty Blender, which I have found just works better for this foundation. Next up for my concealer, I wanted to give the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer a try, and I got the shade 330, and y'all, I love the results of this concealer. It gives such a nice skin-like finish, and this is also new at the Sephora inside JCPenney, so I would highly recommend trying it out. There are a ton of shades to choose from, so you are sure to find a concealer that works for your skin tone. And as semi-concealer, I also wanted to try the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Banana. If y'all can't tell, I was clearly in a mood to try like all things Fenty Beauty and a few other brands here and there. And I was also very surprised by how the finish of this setting powder was. It has a nice matte finish, and it keeps my concealer locked in place all day. I wasn't sweating nearly as much. I wasn't getting oily. So this is a great brightening setting powder, and I really enjoyed it. And there is a good range of shades in this setting powder as well. So again, no matter what your skin tone is, there is something for everybody, which is why I love Fenty Beauty so much, because Rihanna, she does her thing, y'all. Now we are moving on to the bronzer. I had been hearing a lot of talk about the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer, so I decided to give it a try, and I chose the shade Beijing Gao. Now I'm probably saying that totally wrong, y'all, but I tried. So I did give that one a try, and I really loved it. I love the coverage. I loved how it blended, and bronzers for me are so hit or miss because it can either be patchy or it can be really nice, and this one ended up being really nice. So I loved the finish. And then to brighten my eyes up a bit, I applied the Sephora Collection Glide Liner in the shade Creamy Beige. And this just helps to open my eyes a bit. I just applied it to my bottom waterline, not towards my top, just the bottom. And it does a great job of making my eyes look a lot bigger and just more awake. And for my mascara, I applied the IT Cosmetics Superhero Volumizing Mascara. I highly recommend this mascara if you struggle with having super curly lashes. This is the perfect mascara. And y'all know I am all about a little bit of blush, so I applied the Sephora Collection Flirted Up blush, and this shade right here is such a pretty color. You only need a very little bit for it to show up on your skin, so that's exactly what I did. Just a quick little brush of the blush and I was good to go. For my highlight, I applied the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Me Money / Hustler Baby. This is a really pretty soft champagne, peachy champagne shimmer, so it was really pretty on the skin. I loved how natural it felt. It didn't feel just too overbearing, so I was very much a fan of this highlighter. And there are two different options. So if I want to go a little bit more neutral, I would choose the Me Money. If I want to be a little bit more glam, I'll choose the Hustler Baby. And then last but not least, I have to apply my lipstick. So I'm applying the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita 2. And this is a really pretty terracotta nude. So I just thought it went so perfect with the eye look. Kind of brought everything together, and it definitely kept the makeup look very springy, which is what I was going for. So I applied that. I love the finish, and this is how my eyes and the lip and just the whole look came together. So now we have to get this hair together, and I decided to go for an updo because my hair was about a week old and it was starting to get super frizzy. So I usually just opt for a really cute updo whenever it's the end of the week. And I forgot to mention, but I was getting ready for a brunch date. So I was just super excited to like get all cute and do my makeup and my hair. And I really wanted a really fun but effortless hairstyle. So an updo for me is the way to go. Now, I'll say the hardest part about this get ready with me and getting ready for brunch was trying to decide on what to wear. I had so many cute dresses from JCPenney that I could not figure out what dress was the one. So I want to show you guys a couple of the ones that I had to choose from. This one here is a really pretty navy striped dress. I love the button detail, the ruffles, and of course y'all know I love my shoulders out. So that dress was just right up my alley. It was gorgeous. And then this one here is a black and white pattern dress. There is just so much detail in it. You have like a little cut open in the front. We have the tie detail around the waist, and then the bottom of the dress is also high-low, so it has lots of fun detail, and the dress is not tight at all. It is very flowy, so perfect for springtime. I was really feeling that dress. This one here is much more of like a Sunday's best type of dress. I love the floral detail and the gold zipper in the back. I think it looks perfect whenever your hair is up, and it fits like a glove, y'all. It's so like fitting, but in the best way possible. And I just love how it fits all the way down. And we have those flowers going on in the front and the back. So I am not mad about that at all. And then we have a little bit of a slit, just a smidget of a slit in the very back. So very cute, very chic. And we also had this just really gorgeous paisley dress. I love paisley print, a mixture of yellow, dark blue, and just like white and gray here and there. And this is a shift dress, so it's not very tight at all. It's very shifty, so it moves around a lot. It's pretty loose around the waist area and all throughout till you hit the knees. So it was very, very cute. And I just loved how JCPenney allows me the opportunity to just go to one store and find everything fashion, lifestyle, and even beauty. Like, I was able to get everything for my spring look at JCPenney for such an affordable price for both makeup and an outfit to wear. And I would highly recommend you guys visit your local JCPenney or visit jcpenney.com to shop. And then I wanted to share with you all this final dress, the one that I chose to wear out to my brunch day. And I thought it was just so cute, y'all. It's a very pretty lilac dress, and it has like flower detail. It's lace, the spaghetti straps, and it just fits so well. Perfect dress for the occasion. So yeah, that wraps up this giveaway with me, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you guys haven't already. As always, I love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye, guys.